cruising out of Baltimore is the deal.
Well,
You know, it's so easy, it's so convenient, it's a no-brainer, and the best way to do it is to come down to Baltimore, do the sail and stay package here at the Hyatt, spend the night, and then get on the ship and go to the Caribbean or Canada.
you know, cruising from Baltimore has made huge improvements over the last few years. It's really been started by the opening of the new cruise terminal that we had opened up 3 years ago. The building is located right off I-95, right outside downtown Baltimore. You can't miss it as you're traveling going up or back, north or south on I-95. And it's hard to beat. It's impossible to beat. The on-site parking is right there. The traffic literally comes right up I-95. So you start with the building and you go from there.
Right, well, it's a no-brainer, especially for all of the listening audience. And right now I've done Royal Caribbean's Grandeur of the Seas, and then in January we're going to do Celebrities Mercury. What are the other ships that you have, and what are the itineraries for the rest of 2009 going into 2010?
Well, this year is the first year that we've had year-round cruising.
Right, in April, I think.
That's correct. Baltimore's had a cruise program for almost 40 years, which is hard to believe. Now, some years it's been very few cruises, but the program's existed for almost 40 years. This is the first year that the Port of Baltimore has offered year-round cruising. Again, you alluded to it. It started back in April. And this year's year-round program is being provided by Carnival Cruise Lines. And we also have this year Royal Caribbean. We also had Norwegian. And later this year we have Celebrity. So we've got 4 lines in this year, which is terrific. And that just to show our progress in the cruise business here. Those 4 lines, that's up from just 1 line that we had 2 years ago, Royal Caribbean.
Right.
So the success and location of our terminal and this market, this is a cruise-loving market in here in the Mid-Atlantic region, and the numbers speak for themselves.
You can't lose. I mean, you seriously cannot lose. And in my opinion, you need a few more cruise lines up here, which I know you'd love to have anyway, and then really get the whole spectrum of cruising from the mass market up to the very high-end ultra-luxury market. That would be great.
We're always looking for more business, and our folks who work for the Port of Baltimore are aggressively looking for more business. They're out there all the time. Next year in 2010, we'll have our second year-round service provided by Royal Caribbean. So we'll have Carnival and Royal Caribbean providing year-round service next year in 2010, plus Celebrity comes back as well. And Royal, when they come back next year, will bring a new ship, the Enchantment of the Seas. The Granger's been here for several years, has been a very good ship, very successful. But again, because of the growth of this market and the folks that come here to the port to cruise, Royal Caribbean is now bringing a newer ship and a larger ship to the port next year. So we're very excited about it.
Can I give you some scoop about Enchantment of the Seas?
Please, please.
The captain of Explorer of the Seas, which is out of Bayonne, his son is the captain of Enchantment, and they're the first husband and son. They're the first father and son captains on a cruise line in the world.
Oh,
there's
really
some
neat.
information for
That's
you.
a fun fact.
It's very, very cool, actually.
That's a cool thing.
And to have these ships here, and they are so